Welcome to the second video where we're going to work on the next level of our 3x3 Megaminx. Now the story for today is going to be about a naughty pony, and we're going to be working on fixing these middle pieces so that they match up between these two faces that lie next to our white face. So it's the middle piece that we're going to be working on. This is going to be our second level. So this piece right here is going to end up being red and green. This piece is going to end up being green and purple. This piece we want to be purple and yellow. And this piece we want to be yellow and blue. And last but not least, we want the blue and red piece to line up right here. I was trying to really come up with a story, and the only thing I could come up with was the story about a naughty pony. So here we go. We're going to start by trying to first find a pony. And the pony is going to be in two colors. And, oh, here's a pony right here. So this is the red and green pony. We're going to rotate the pony until it matches up with a particular color of the house that they live in. So in this particular case, this pony is going to live at the red house. If it was flipped the other way, the pony might live at the green house. It doesn't really matter. It's just whenever you rotate that piece, whichever piece that it matches, that's the pony's home, okay? So the pony's out front and eating grass or whatever, and all of a sudden it decides to take off. It takes off away from the house. It's not going to go over here to the green neighbor's house. It's going to run completely away from both of these two houses. Now, the red and green families are getting together here, and the green family notices that the pony took off. So they alert their red neighbor because they're all out here barbecuing or doing whatever they're doing. They take off, and they're going to go chase the pony. They chase the pony. Well, the rest of the family says, they've got it. So they go back home. They go back to their barbecue. The two that took off after the pony say, oh man, there's no way we're going to catch that pony. Let's go back and let's hide behind the tree, and maybe we can catch the pony. Maybe the pony will come back. The pony gets curious, and as they went back to hide behind the tree, the pony moved with them. They're going to hop out, and they're going to catch that pony. As they catch the pony, they're going to bring the pony back to the red house, and they are going to all go back home. And so now the pony is safe at home in the barn. Now we're going to go find our next pony. And we're just going to rotate our cube until we can find one of these basic colors. Oh, here we go. Here's the red and blue pony. So we're going to move the red and blue pony up just so we can figure out where we want it to go. And now that it's on this face in front of the blue and red house, we're going to rotate this face so we can figure out whose house the pony is going to start at. So the pony is going to start at the blue house. Everyone down here, they're having a barbecue at the red house. The pony takes off away from both houses. The red house notifies the blue owner, says the pony's taken off. They all run up to go chase the pony. The two people take off, chase the pony. The rest of the red family say, we're not chasing that pony. They come back down to go back to the rest of the barbecue. The people who started out chasing the pony said, we're never going to catch that pony. Let's go hide behind the tree. When they hide behind the tree, the pony's wondering like, hey, what's going on? And it kind of comes back a little bit. They jump out from behind the tree. They grab onto the pony. They bring the pony back to the front of the blue house, and then they walk them back to the barn. And so now the red and blue pony is back in the barn. Next pony we're going to try and look for is going to be the yellow and the blue pony. So we're going to rotate our cube. See if we can find it. Here it is right here, the yellow and blue pony. We're going to rotate the yellow and blue pony around. Now notice that's, even though it matches up, it's not exactly where we need that pony because we need that pony up on top. So we're going to rotate it one more time. And then when we bring it around, we're going to see this time that the pony's not going to live at the house on the left like the first two ponies did. This time the pony's going to be out in the front yard of the blue house. So now everyone's over at the yellow house, because it's always opposite of wherever the pony starts. They're over here at the yellow house having a barbecue. The pony takes off away from both of these homes. The yellow home alerts. Two people, one from each house, runs out, and they run after that pony. These people figure, they got it, we're not chasing that pony. They go back home to the barbecue. These two are getting tired of chasing the pony, so they come back to hide behind the tree. When they come back, the pony gets curious and also comes back a little bit. They jump out from behind the tree. They grab onto that pony. They bring it back in front of the blue house, and then they bring it back to the barn. So now it's in its safe little barn. All right, the next little pony we're going to look for is going to be the purple and yellow. Oh, look at this. This is nice. Pony's already in the front yard. So because the pony's in the front yard of the purple house, that means that everyone's over here having a barbecue at the yellow house. So the pony takes off away from the two houses. Yellow family or yellow house alerts. One person from each house takes off after the pony. They chase it around the corner. Everyone else from the yellow house says, we're going back to the barbecue. These two people get tired of chasing the pony. They come back and hide behind the tree. When they come back to hide behind the tree, the pony comes back a little bit because he's curious. They jump out. They grab onto the pony. They bring the pony back to in front of the purple house. And then they bring the pony back to the barn. And now the pony's safe. All right, we only have one more pony to find. The green and purple pony. We're going to rotate our cube. We're just going to rotate it around until we can find it. Oh, here it is right here. We're going to bring it around and around. Okay, so now it's up here on the face that adjoins the green and purple houses. And we're going to rotate it until we can get the pony matching up with one of these colors of houses. So we're going to rotate it again, and this pony's going to start at the purple house. This pony's going to take off, and it always takes off away from the two houses. Everyone's over here at the greenhouse having a barbecue. They run up because they're going to chase that pony. Everyone in the greenhouse says, we're not chasing that pony. We're going to go back to the barbecue. These two get tired of chasing the pony. They come back to hide behind the tree. The pony comes back because it's curious. They jump out and grab the pony. They bring it back to the purple house, and then they bring it back to the barn. So now the purple and green pony is safe in the barn. So I hope you enjoyed the story about the pony. Now, I know that if you have horses, you know you don't hide behind a tree and try and catch a horse or a pony. But I was just trying to come up with a cute story that worked. If I had to chase my pony down, I would just go get a bucket of grain and shake it, and they would come running back to me. But as we're finishing up, I just want us to go back through and notice that all of our ponies are all safe in their barns. We've not messed up any of this first row, and our white face is still intact. And notice how we're building these faces that adjoin the yellow face. And we're just slowly building them up. Now, what I would like for you to do is I would like for you to take some time, and I would like you to mix your cube back up, and I would like you to resolve it at least 3 times back up to the bad ponies or the runaway ponies to make sure that you're really understanding how to put together the first level and the second level. When you can put this together, and usually 3 or 4 times, you get a pretty good feel for it, then please come back and we're going to talk about now how to put in these corner pieces. And it's going to be very similar to how we did them before when we were working on our 2x2 Kilominx. So I can't wait for you to join me. Thank you so much. Have a great day and enjoy your cubing.